Imagine Earth 2.5 billion years ago. The sky isn't blue, it's a hazy orange. The oceans are a murky green, full of dissolved iron. And the air? You couldn't breathe it. There was virtually no oxygen. Life existed, yes, but it was simple, microbial, hiding from a sun whose ultraviolet rays beat down on an unprotected planet. Then a poison began to fill the world. A reactive, corrosive gas that would cause the planet's first and greatest mass extinction. That poison was oxygen. The source wasn't some cosmic event. It was a tiny, single-celled organism floating in the ancient seas, cyanobacteria. They had evolved a revolutionary new trick. They learned to eat sunlight and exhale free oxygen. For hundreds of millions of years, this oxygen didn't go anywhere. It was immediately swallowed by the iron-rich oceans. The planet literally rusted. Trillions of tons of iron oxide rained down onto the seafloor, forming the vast banded iron formations we mine today. The oceans had to be cleansed of their iron before the atmosphere could change. Now, we used to think this happened in a geological flash, a great oxidation event. But the story recorded in ancient rocks is more complicated. Chemical fingerprints, isotopes of sulfur and nitrogen tell us this was a violent, fluctuating process that dragged on for at least 200 million years. There were whiffs of oxygen, then retreats into anoxia. The planet was sputtering. So what finally tipped the scales? Nutrients. Think of it as a planetary scale fertilizer event. Pulses of phosphorus, likely from volcanic activity and continental weathering, washed into the seas. This supercharged the cyanobacteria. Massive blooms clogged the oceans, pumping out colossal amounts of oxygen. The planet's oxygen sinks, the dissolved iron, the volcanic gases, were finally overwhelmed. Oxygen began its relentless climb in the atmosphere. And the consequences were catastrophic. For the anaerobic life that dominated the planet, this new atmosphere was toxic.
They died in unimaginable numbers, driven into the dark, airless corners of the world where their descendants still hide today. But the bigger impact was on the climate. Oxygen attacked methane, a powerful greenhouse gas that had been keeping the young Earth warm. As methane was destroyed, the planet's thermostat plummeted. The world froze. This was the Huronian glaciation, perhaps the longest and most severe ice age in history, a snowball Earth, with glaciers stretching from the poles all the way to the equator. Life was pushed to the brink of total annihilation by the very gas produced by life itself. And yet, from this global catastrophe, a new world was born. The formation of an ozone layer shielded the surface from deadly UV radiation, and a few pioneering organisms evolved a way to not just survive oxygen, but to use it. They developed aerobic respiration, a metabolic fire that could extract far more energy from food than ever before. This high-octane energy source was the ticket to complexity, the fuel required for multicellular life, for animals, for us. The poison became the breath of life.